Yeah, dear students, our today's discussion is about cash flow forecast, and you know that previously we have studied about the assets, expenses, liabilities, revenues and capital, and this is our third outcome of the study, Business Accounting 3010. So first I will provide you the handouts and then we will talk about that what we are going to learn, and then the total study, how we will proceed in this lecture. I will explain to you. So our complete study will revolve around that. The handouts which I have provided to you, if you see in this, the first 2 pages are of the PowerPoint presentation, which will reflect or which will show the theoretical background. I will explain to you about this, the topic which is cash flow forecast, and then there will be one activity along with the solution template. I will do this and I will explain to you the practical aspect of the topic, and then the next will be, then there will be your part. You will do that activity.
Assignment, Mr.
Yeah, that will be, yes, and that is outcome. That is outcome number 3, and
M1,
this
D1?
yes, this will be P3 and M1 and D1. So this is only today P3, and it will be the part of your timed assessment and your examination. So that will be. Now come back to, please see slide number. The topic is be able to prepare a cash flow forecast. There are 3 words: cash, flow and forecast. Cash means money, flow means movement, and forecast means estimation. So we will talk about the estimation of cash flow. Cash flow forecast is a detailed estimation of cash inflow and cash outflow. Inflow, when we receive cash, our collection or receipts, it is called inflow, and outflow when we pay cash. There are simply cash inflow when we sell goods, when we collect from customers, and when we buy goods, we will buy asset and we will pay. This is called outflow. So it is an estimate. A cash flow forecast is thus a report or statement which shows inflow and outflow. Now, how to calculate it? First thing is, I told you that inflows, cash inflows, when we talk about, it means yes, number 1, cash. It is also called cash collections, or it is also called cash receipts, which means when money comes in the business. Examples later on I will give to you. Then cash outflows is opposite. Cash outflows, when we talked about, it is called cash payments. And one more word, little difficult, it is used, cash disbursements. Now, when we are calculating it, all the inflows, from all the inflows we have to minus outflow. The formula, whatever the collections are, we will make together, and from that we will subtract the outflow. That will be called net cash flow, and in the net cash flow we will add up the opening cash which we have. For example, a small example before going to a large activity. Let's say you have cash inflows 1,000, cash outflows 800, let's say, and you have cash balance with you suppose 300. The smallest example, how to make it. Mathematics is involved, simple mathematics. This is the template. In simple way, what you will do, you will write just a small statement. You can make it cash inflows will be 1,000, and from this 1,000 you will minus or subtract cash outflows, which is 800. 200 will be net cash flow and plus cash balance, which is 300. So 500 will be ending cash. We can say forecast means takhmeen in Arabic, and cash nakad, takhmeen of cash or estimation of cash. So this is the simple activity. Yes. What is net cash flow? Net cash flow. Yes. Everything is in front of you. Net
cash flow is cash inflows minus cash outflows. We get net cash flow.
And if we want to get the ending balance, what we will do? Ending balance is how much in my activity. Ending balance of cash.
It's cash balance.
Let me.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you. How much is the ending cash in my activity? The question which I solved. Ending cash. Tell me.
Sir, can I go close to the board, sir?
Sorry?
Can I go to the board? Because
No, not here. Yes.
I cannot see it.
Okay. What is cash balance? Cash balance. What is cash balance?
The balance that you will get.
Okay. Now, we will talk about the examples, some examples of cash inflow. These are the examples: cash sales, collection from customers, then collection of income, sale of assets. All these are the business transactions. And when we make a sale, money will come. When we will collect from our debtors or customers, collection of income, cash will come. When we will sell assets. All these are the examples. And in simple words, cash inflow means all those activities in which money will come in your business, and all those activities in which money will go from your business. These are outflows. And that is our last slide. If you see, cash purchases. When you buy it, cash will go. She purchased this. This is she purchased. This is money she paid. Outflow for you. But for yes, for the shopkeeper, inflow, and he sold it. So that is simple. Simple common sense is involved. And when money will come, it is inflow. When money will go, it is outflow. When we buy, it is outflow. When we sell, it is inflow. When we pay, it is outflow. When we receive, it is inflow. If there is an income yani dakhal. When there is an income, it is inflow. When there is expense, yani masarif, it is outflow. Simple common sense. Yani when you will pay and when you will receive. Receive is in and pay is out. So that is the simple example. Now we will perform the activity, a detailed activity. If you see page number 3, the notes which I provided to you on page number 3 of the notes. That is an activity. I will read that and then you have to answer, and then we will estimate or we will prepare the cash flow forecast. Activity number 1. Now, if you see here, opening balance is given to us. Cash sales. What is cash sales? Inflow or outflow? Yes.
Cash sales is
Yeah.
inflow because you're receiving money. You're
You're
selling
receiving.
products.
Okay.
You're selling products and
Yes.
you're receiving money.
And yes, cash purchases. Give chance to everyone. Outflow. Perfect. Cash purchases. Then collection from customer. Collection from customer. Inflow. Yes. Payment to creditors. Payment to creditors. Or payment to customers. Payment to creditors means supplier. Payment. Outflow. Perfect. Yes. Rent. Ijar. Outflow. Okay. Salaries. Rawatib. Salaries. Salaries what?
Outflow.
Inflow or outflow? Salary
You're losing money.
we are doing business.
Losing money.
We are doing business.
It's outflow.
Salary we are paying.
Outflow.
We are not working.
Outflow.
This is a business accounting we are studying. We are paying salaries to our workers. Insurance expense. Tameen.
Outflow.
Yes.
Outflow.
So this is all about, and this cash flow forecast we have to make it for your convenience. The template I have provided to you. See how the things will be, and then after that you will do it. Can I remove this?
Yes.
It's good. Are we going to be doing it with you, or should we do it alone, or?
Yeah, no, with me.
Okay.
And then the next activity will be, you will help me in doing this, because your participation is essential. So you will tell me where I have to put, and then one independent activity will be.
That would be the D.
No, don't talk about this, because D is another thing. Here, this is the P task. Cash flow.
The D is something else, sir?
Yeah.
And other paper?
Yes. That later on I will explain to you.
We will do this. We'll do it this week, right?
Yeah.
do just copy. Pardon? This one. This one, yeah. This is P1. No, I mean P3. P3 and M1 and D1 are on paper. The other we did on laptops. I mean on Word. Doesn't matter if it's on the laptop.
Okay, now, this is the template which I have prepared it already and I have provided to you. The first one is, we will start with the step by step, one by one, we will see and we will place the values. If you see on here, and this is cash sales. Cash sales is what? Collections or payments, or inflow or outflow? Inflow. So, we have cash sales and we will write it here. Just the placement we have to do. And our cash sales is how much? For March it is 20,000 and April it is 30,000. So in the March column we will write 20,000 and April we will write 30,000. So the first one, then cash purchases. What is cash purchases? Outflow. Yeah, because we are paying it.
Exactly.
So we will put it here. That will be cash purchases. Outflow of funds, and this is the cash purchases 15,000
and the next month is 18,000.
and the next month is 18,000. Then we have the third one is collection from customers. Collection from customers is what? Inflow or outflow?
Receiving money.
We are receiving money. So when we receive money, it means it is inflow. So collection from customers, it will be inflow, and that amount will be 10,000 and 12,000. Then we have payment to creditors. Payment. Outflow. Payment is always outflow in cash flow. So payment to creditors, which is 7,000 for April, March, and 8,000 for April. And if we see here, rent, salaries, and insurance, rent expense, all these three are outflow. Rent expense, we will write it here. Rent expense, our rent expense is for 3,000 and 7,000. 3 and 7,000. Then we have
salaries expense.
this one. If you can't see, come here. Take this and come near to me. Come here. Okay? Because this is a template on which you have to write.
Give me help.
Yeah, you can come here. We will have the better vision. Okay. Rent we have already written. Salaries 10 and 5. Salaries, expense 10,000 and 5,000. And the last one is insurance expense 3 and 2. Insurance 3,000 and 2,000. And inflows, the whole, and outflows, masarif. In simple words, we can say the whole, yani incomes, collections, receipts, inflows, all these have the same meaning.
Now
And
we need to add the cash collection.
Yes.
And then.
now, further, what we have to do, clear till here? How to place it, how to place in the template. Now, next step will be each month collection we will add together to see how much is the total. 20,000 plus 10,000.
30.
You see the total, yani majmua, it will be 30,000 for 30,000 for March, and then we will have this one 42,000. 30,000 because 30 plus 12. Ala hasba I gave you. Calculators are with you. I put on your table. You can calculate it here. This because before that some calculation. 42. Yes. 42,000. Okay. Clear? Now after that the payments we have to add together.
The total is 38,000.
15 plus 7 plus 3 plus 10 plus 3,
38,000.
38,000 is the total. And this one 40,000.
I'm checking.
Check it, please do it. Jamila, Surah. Yes, 18,000.
Okay, this year 40,000.
40,000. Okay. 40. Clear? 40,000. We have to write it here. Which is the total of outflows. Okay? Now, if you see in the
Now we need to subtract them by each other.
yes, if you see here, we studied, this slide will work here. Total inflows are with us, total outflows are with us. Majmua inflow, yani total inflow naqis minus total outflow. So 30,000, this one 30,000 minus 38,000. Total inflow minus total outflow,
Minus
or total
8,000.
collection or total payments. Minus
8,000.
8,000 we will put here, and total inflow
Minus 2,000.
minus total outflow. This will be, it will be 2,000, not minus, because
Sorry.
because
Yeah.
42,000
Exactly.
minus
It's bigger.
40,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now another thing, the last point for our study. See the question and tell me what is the opening balance. Find out the opening balance in the paper, in the activity. How much is the opening balance? Because we need opening balance now.
50,000. Starting balance, open balance.
Opening balance or starting balance
50 balance.
50,000. If you see in the question at the top, activity not here. This one. At the top. In each and every question almost you will find at the top or at the bottom. Sometimes it is given at the bottom of the question, sometimes it is given at the top of the question. This opening balance we will put here. We have 50,000 opening balance.
You add them together.
Yes, minus 8,000
Exactly.
plus 50,000.
Yeah.
Tell me what is
Which
the
is
answer?
subtraction, which will be
Yes.
42,000.
42 minus 8 plus 50. Check it please in the calculator.
42,000.
Put it. Check in the calculator. Minus 8 minus 8,000 plus 50,000. You have the calculator?
Yes.
Check it. Minus 8,000.
Then we move the 42 to the other side, and then we get 44,000.
Okay. This is 42,000. Now, this 42,000 is the ending balance of March, and this we will shift here, we will take it because ending of 1 month will be
It's the beginning
the
of
opening of the next month. Ending of 1 month will be opening of the next. Yani jawab of 1 month will be taken in the next month, and it will be
44,000.
44,000. Okay, so this is all about our activity today. I will repeat it. Please see on the board. See on the board what we have to do and what we did here. Our today's topic is cash flow forecast. Cash flow forecast means the estimation of cash. Estimation yani takhmeen, we estimate that how much will be our cash in future. For that we need two components. One is called collections and the other is called payments. Collection means the money which will come in the business. It is also called inflow, it is also called receipts, and payments means outflow. Now, what we will do, first we will place all our collections every month. This is just an example of 2 months I gave, but bigger than that we can prepare, and the maximum 12-month cash flow forecast we can prepare with that. Not only 1 month, 12 months will be. We can prepare that. Then payments, total collections we will add together every month. For example, if it is, let's say here May, then we will add the column. If there is June, we will add the column. In this way we will. The simple procedure is this. Then from total collections, we will minus total payments. It will be called net cash flow. And please keep in your mind, it may be negative, it may be positive. Don't worry, don't be confused with that. Maybe sometimes in some months, your collections will be more and your payments will be less. It is not actual, it is takhmeen. That's why. In reality, it is not possible. In reality, if 100 dirham is in our pocket, we cannot buy goods of 120. In reality. But when we are making the forecast and we are making estimate, we are making takhmeen of that, then maybe. That's why minus and here plus it is coming. After that we will add opening balance which will be given, or which will be our opening balance. Ending balance will be the answer. The ending balance of 1 month, we will shift to the next month as an opening. For example, in your bag, when you are going to sleep today, in your bag 100 dirham was there. This 100 dirham is ending money which you have today. When tomorrow you will come, the same will be in your bag, opening. And if you will take some more from your parents, then it will be collections. So opening plus collections. Let's say 100 was with you and you took 50 from your father, 150, and after that you went to the food court and you buy the food of 120. So the ending will be 30. So that is simple calculation. Now your part is, all of you understand that concept, how to calculate it, how to make it. Now please, here page number 5, there is an activity on page number 5, and the template is on page number 6. Page number 5 there is an activity, and on page number 6 I gave you the template. A little variation is there, please complete it independently. Okay? And if you need the calculator are there, you can use my calculator also. And this is what we have studied. The cash flow forecast. And for your convenience, if you want it, I will put the question here. This is activity number 2. Activity number 2, I have placed it. This is for which you have to do. Open the page. You can even remove the page later on. We can put this chapter again and complete it. दबासा I will bring या जमीला, माफी मुश्किल था, दबासा मौजूद. Okay. You can remove this paper. Later on you can put. I will bring this. And this activity will help you in your examination also, because please note it, exam will be next Tuesday. Next week Tuesday, or it will be later on next week it will be, and it will be closed book. Clear? Okay.
So Tuesday, Mr. There's an exam about all of this?
Yeah, it will be cash flow, but today we have studied about 2 months cash flow forecast, but the exam will be for complete full-fledged forecast of 12 months. We will do some activities and we will do some repeat. This is okay. Now this is the question which you have to do. Like that. What is inflows? Put here. This is for May to June. Okay?
So I do.
Yeah, you do it. Yes. First start with the cash sales. What is cash sales? from here. Cash sales is what, inflow or outflow?
Cash sales.
Cash sales.
Inflow.
Inflow, perfect. Then inflow you will put here. Okay? Cash sales, what amount here and here. Okay? Cash sales, see here, I will tell you, this is number one. See, cash sales, cash purchases, customer, creditors, this is. If it is inflow, right here, amount May and June. Okay? May amount, June amount. Okay? So, this will come, this here. Yeah.
I just checked this was 16 minutes. 16. Yeah, no.
Sir?
Put it. Put I will check it. Yes. वल्ला मजबूत अंती हाँ you did by yourself or Barshuma? Okay, perfect, perfect.
Alright, Mr. I'm done.
Done?
Yep.
Okay. Say but don't tell the answer. Here, cash sales, or then amount here and here.
So it's
Collection, yani inflow.
next week is going to be the same exact thing. It's
Same, next week will
But
be
for
the
12
exact.
months.
We have time, don't
for
worry.
12 months.